What's going on, kiddies? This is Procreate back again with another Black Ops video. This one is a super cheap setup. This one takes a little bit to get going because you have to level up the FAL to Selectfire. But once you do and put it on full auto, the thing is pretty ridiculous. And in this video, I combine it with a target finder for super cheap ass gameplay. Look at that, one shot, boom, done. I mean, you know, what can I say? This thing's a laser pretty much. I'm gonna do a Selectfire on the semi-auto videos on getting to know your guns. I'm assuming that the others will be just as wicked in full auto. The FAL, it kicks up a little bit. So look at that sniper. Just and you see the tracer. It just went right by me. Bad aim. So this one goes up just a tad. So basically, if you're aiming at the body, you're gonna end up with a headshot. It doesn't go up much. If you're in burst fire, basically every bullet you shoot is going to be dead on target. It doesn't have any recoil at all, or it just resets itself by the time you can pull the trigger again. But when you go full auto, it just kicks up slightly. So that's no big deal. And I'm running the target finder on this just because that's how I ended up leveling up the gun. And it just kind of had been sitting on it, and I forgot to change that out of the class. It is super cheap because it helps you pick people out from great distances. Really ridiculous. I hate the target finder, but like all things I hate, I'm going to use them if it can be used to my advantage instead of complaining about them. So on this class now that I've been running the red dot sight on it instead. You know, it's a I've been using, I think it's called drop shot reticle. I kind of like that one. Maybe I'll switch it to Steve, the mustache. Look at this. I throw away my bouncing Betty, and then I'm sitting here trying to throw it down. I'm like, dude, I just threw it out the window for some reason. Why am I such an idiot sometimes? So anyways, super overpowered setup. This FAL and full auto. I'm going to play around with the I believe it's SMR and the burst fires as well. I've been playing with the M8 in full auto. That's pretty nice. I saw some videos where people were talking about this setup being the ACR of Black Ops 2, but I kind of think it's the M8 in full auto is more like the ACR. This thing just is slower, and you know, the rate of fire, but it does some damage. So you'll see up here that my only death comes, you know, up here in a little bit, where I do lose, you know, close quarter battle. You know, you're not going to win everything with it, but that's why I'm playing a lot more campy on this, because it's great for, you know, long range engagement. Like right here, this is where I wish I had like a SMG backup. I wish I had picked something up off the ground, because this gets me into trouble. So this is about the only place where, you know, you're gonna find it, you know, kind of failing. You know, I mean, I'm sitting here. I decided to follow the one guy and had the other guy coming around the door. But, you know, that's not that big a deal. I'll catch him right here, though. And then my other super cheap setup in this class is the Bouncing Betty Surprise, which you're going to see me lay down here. It's basically the shock charge, which I'm sure every one of you have run into. It is so obnoxious. And again, you know, I'm running scavenger so I can pick up more Bettys, which that makes it even more ridiculous. I mean, I've had games where I've thrown out like 5, 6 of these things at a time. So I call them the Bouncing Betty Surprise, and basically, you know, you shock the person, the Bouncing Betty goes off, and boom, right there. Just got one. And then if you're, you know, camping around it, you just go right back over and collect the scavenger packs when you can. So another scavenger pack, boom, got it loaded up again. So this is my super cheap class right now. I'm working on the other semi-autos to get them to full fire, to full auto. I don't know why I didn't get that guy there. I think I was shooting the wall. I killed him. The other thing too with this game in terms of kill streaks, which I just miss out on my stealth chopper on this one, or my score would have been higher. But when you see those shock charges and Bouncing Betties, it's always best to shoot them. If you're not running shock charges and you're running EMPs, those things can take out and get you loads of points. That get you your kill streaks. So, super cheap class setup. This is Procreate. Like, subscribe. Went 16-1 in this little TDM match playing with the fully auto FAL. Till next time, see you.